peep out everything, even all the guys, even all that. That step was when you move. You can take as much money you want. When you move, that's when the next step came to your next opportunity.
That shit is scary, bro. That shit just scary. That shit is just scary.
It is, but it gotta happen. It gotta happen, though. It gotta happen.
And it make it get come.
I just can't. The only thing I be telling y'all, they don't be ready to leave. Y'all can't be too far from me. My brother says can't be too far from me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know how hard
30, 40 minutes, that's cool. If I can't come say, you know what I'm saying? We might gotta step in the stress, some shit going on. I gotta come say today. I can't have I just don't hit that. That's what I said. I tell them get their shit together so they can come too. We all pick someone
take that one person, one person just gotta kick the door to lead and lead by example, bro.
Be like, hey, come out here.
Go nowhere if all of us just stick here. Why? Because all of us here and comfortable with our dude.
You tell them like, come out here. Hey, come out here, son. Come out here, bro. Come out here.
Shit, that's what I'm gonna do now. My family gonna be moving that so bad.
Have you been out there? You ain't like it or?
It's cool.
So, I wonder what's out
you
there.
Comfortable.
Right.
In Atlanta,
in Atlanta,
for that to be the same.
support.
I know rappers.
Support.
I'll tell you, I like it out there. I just saying.
Easy.
If you talking about a music scene,
every time I go to different cities, I have my little cars out or whatever.
You talk about music scene,
but nobody shows support like
this
that.
Like that. This how I did.
Different.
This why I say how we gotta think strategic.
That's hard.
TikTok, right? TikTok, you scroll on people thing. If you go to Atlanta and do a TikTok, you pop on Atlanta people thing. That you don't know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if music support beat, even if it's your podcast. That's why I was just telling dude made sense when he said it's gonna be here more than you know. TikTok was made for people to advertise your talent in any type of way. In a lot of ways. A lot of people don't see you being a host. But somebody that got a bag can see you and be damn. I can use her. I can use her. I can use him. I can do this. You don't never know what your dream. That's why I say, everybody that make videos, no matter if you podcast, go make a TikTok. And make sure you consistent with it. You'd be surprised how many people thinking like you. How many people like your conversation? People can make, some people just like your conversation. The stuff you talk about.
Social media made it available for people to brand themselves.
Bro, I'm not saying it like this. I tell people all the time, this is the meanest thing to say, bro. I say this when I knew everybody can have anything, bro. You got crackheads who got a platform. Real life crackheads who want to dub singing, and all they got a platform on TikTok right now. We got worse.
Lost their pride for that shit.
But listen what I'm saying. It don't matter. No, listen. I'm finna tell you this. You talk about losing your pride. I'm finna open your mind. Hold on, I'm finna open your mind. A lot of them people was finna kill themselves too. And guess what? They didn't see how many people liked how funny they was. And once they was an internet sensation, a lot of people hated themselves. Even though they ain't famous, once they became an internet sensation, seeing 75,000 people like your videos makes you feel good.
Make you feel like you did something.
It makes you feel good.
The power of fame, yeah.
But it's just about
I'm just saying, for people who want business, that's what I'm saying. But if you want business, all I'm saying is if you want business, you can get some money out of it. Some fiends don't want nothing but the fame out of it. They don't see nothing but the vision. And guess what? They still got a platform. So you'll be bogus for you having a business and not having a platform. Then to have
somebody told me, the fact that you just brought this up just made me realize this. Somebody just told me this, basically, your social media is like another form of your resume.
So it is.
I don't think you think of it like that.
No, it is.
Like
right now,
and he literally a social media
fiend for real.
He brought a man.
He will judge you based off your social
media. They won't follow. Guess what? You can be whatever. You can be the coldest rapper, the coldest singer. If they say go check that social media, and you only got 100 followers, we got something to talk about. Talk to me when you got your social media together.
But I feel like Instagram is more important because it show you he showed me how to interact with the people that really watching your shit.
Show you how to network.
But you gotta bring. That's what I told you. It's about bringing them on your tour. It's about bringing them on your show. Why you think Kanye West? Why you think his documentary made so much? Because this man made a documentary before he even made $1 billion.
Yeah.
This man before he made $1,000.
Ain't it? That's why I'm like, damn. And then the part that got me the most though is not only that, but you got people along with you. So you got people to believe in you. To even stop what the fuck they doing. To come stop and record with you because they really see something.
And in the long
that's what got me started.
All of them right now living good. All of them living good.
You got somebody to believe in you.
That's what make winners.
But guess what?
Yourself so much, you gonna quit everything.
But when your team too, you gotta have your team around you. But guess what? When people don't think something, listen what dude said. He said, "Some told me to put this down. I ain't being like this."
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't see. Maybe he would have been a good comic. You feel me? But not as good as he was as what he just did with Kanye.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So you got your thing. So when he said he put that down, a lot of him put a little stuff down, but he chased his dream too at the same time, and it won for him because people won for him. Because guess what? I'm okay with not being this. I'm okay with not being this if I got this wrong.
That's what make winners.
Roll the dice on it.
You willing to give up everything you got going on right now?
Cause he won't leave. You get me?
This is your
Not
home.
cause I'll
Well,
leave.
yeah, you gotta have a team,
Follow
bro.
this man.
That
You follow his
nigga wanted
career.
it, bro. That nigga wanted
You following his vision. That ain't your vision. That ain't your
But that's why I
vision.
say
Right
that,
though.
yeah.
But they all had the same
That's what
vision.
got me. I'm like, you didn't convince me
Yeah,
to
that was
follow
what I'm
you.
They all had the same vision because of
But guess
Kanye's
what?
vision.
They seen that
But
hunger.
they followed
They knew
that.
Kanye wasn't gonna stop and he wasn't gonna let
But
go
look,
until
Cause
he
they
did.
knew they played a
It
part in
still
Kanye
worked
vision,
out.
bro.
Boy, that
That's how I
documentary
see it.
was worth 30 million. Guess what? If you tell me right now, if I would have been a comedian for 2 million, or I would have been a person that made a video and made 30 million, which one I'm going for? 30 million. So it worked out for him in the long run.
And that's why I said
People don't know. You
bro.
cut yourself. It might be a whole nother lane.
Is he still a comedian?
Like he
Don't
just
have
he
to.
really
I'm not
did.
saying, I'm asking, did he
No,
still
no.
follow that or he just
No,
gave his shit up?
he
just to
started
follow
messing
Kanye?
with the camera. He
He
started
was doing
doing
making
videos and stuff.
Oh,
He
so
got
shit,
another
he
one.
picked up another hobby, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
but
that's
took
it.
advantage.
But listen,
He
he
took
picked up
advantage of
another
the doors that was
he
open.
took up. Listen,
He took advantage of the doors that was open. Like I
You
was
just
saying.
say that.
When
Yeah, he
us
took
make
advantage.
it
Come
get
on.
big, the doors gonna open up.
So guess what?
Let's say you say,
Zach,
Bro, I
the
wanna
first
shoot-
person
I
that
wanna
came
shoot
back
videos.
with some manager shit. You
I
feel what I'm
got-
saying?
I
Everybody
got,
else wanted to be something else. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
Nobody wanted to
hey,
help.
Nobody
wanted to do nothing.
Everybody else just
Everybody
wanted
wanted to roll.
to literally watch us work and then when we shine, come behind us and be like we gang. Nobody else wanted to be behind the scene, like set this up, y'all gotta do this. Hey, no, my people, they need to be paid for their time because they actually work
What I'm
hard.
saying, everybody wanted to
else
be to
just
play
wants
this part. Then nobody want to step up and say, "Oh, I'm a manager." Then nobody want to
Everybody
step
wanna
up and
be
say,
in
"All right,
the
let me
forefront.
pick up this camera for y'all."
Everybody wanna be.
Then nobody want to say, "All right, let me pick up this beast for y'all, bro," or let's all build together. Cause all this is a job. Everything in the world is a job. People get in the world for doing this. People made this. This is a job. People made that. People just sit on there and just do anything. Everything is a gig. So if everybody build together and make a living out of it, that's when you make the American dream. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody play their part and come together and make an American dream to where we both make millions. And guess what? I might not been this motherfucking movie star that I wanted to be, but I'm the director. And y'all didn't know the director gave me money. So guess what? I'm not. I might have a dream. I might have a dream of being an actor, but I'm the director now. So okay, it's okay.
But then I be telling people too, like, but then you got people that's the executive producer, people that put in the
Yeah.
people forget that part.
It's
You got people that's gotta support
so
somebody
many jobs.
else. That's
It's
why
people
support
that-
is important.
It's
People don't-
everything for real, yeah. Because
don't-
all this is too much.
Writers.
All this,
Get that.
yeah. All this is too much. But you gotta make a masterpiece out of everything. You get what I'm saying? So you can't make a masterpiece under stress. If I got 100
Right.
people, million people just looking at me,
Yeah.
just looking at me, that will break me down. I say, fuck
that's
this
why I
job,
take pride out
and
how
I
we
say,
came
fuck
from
this,
like really from the bottom from the
You
shit
know what I'm
because like
real.
That's why you can't do it without a manager. That's why.
But that's why I say,
without having
no, everybody
without a
can't
team,
do it without a
exactly.
team.
Without a team, without everybody.
Well, if you
playing
ever
their
pay
part,
attention,
having their role,
if you ever pay attention, I ain't being paid. If you ever pay attention to all the rappers came out, they damn near had a team already.
for sure, they can't.
You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody come out and just say you gave me this person. They damn near had a team already. First of all, it's about your support system. That's number one. It's about your work ethic and about your support system. First of all, you gotta put yourself around things that make you wanna do better.
oh my kid.
If you gotta put yourself around things that make you wanna do better. If you sit somewhere in a hole, how can you even think about being out there free if you putting yourself in a hole? You can't see nothing but a hole. You don't see nothing but a hole. So long, that's gonna be your vision.
Real, bro.
A hole, cause that's all you see. You get what I'm saying? Well, all this stuff, everything gotta make sense. Everybody gotta balance everything. Everything has to be balanced, and then you gotta make it make sense. With team-wise, you feel me? A lot of people just get mad. Some things don't go your way, but it worked this way. We gotta go. We gotta make it work for all of us. You get what I'm saying? Make this podcast bust. Make this person beats bust. Make his songs bust. Like, dang, where these boys come? Where they come from?
Yeah.
Y'all don't even, like, I ain't saying like that. Y'all gotta think about Kanye. Kanye was a rapper and made his mama become a manager. Millions after millions. Anyways, she was a teacher. Living her life. This is not one her, you get what I'm saying? Opportunities come for everybody at that situation.
He knew she was
But
gonna make
listen what
more
I'm saying.
money.
Listen what I'm saying. If we all make it make sense together, opportunities come for all of us. In every situation. No matter if you're not the rapper, no matter if you're the video person, no matter if you're the person that's putting the song together. You can be a person that's putting a scene together. People get paid for everybody. You can be a person in the cut. I make this scene. I directed this scene. You get what I'm saying? You gotta all make it make sense.
And they go deeper than even just that, man. They go to the point where they gotta be a driver.
All that,
But I'm a driver. I say I'm a driver to every show. Man, we get on, we get there. Man, now I got a driver. The chauffeur's a little busy.
You can go do all that. Everything happens for everybody.
I was the driver.
That's what I'm saying.
That's money. Now you got a job, you financially support yourself. It open up that door though. That's why I say once you get in that door, you elevate. And that's why I'm coming in with a team. Everybody got to know what role they gonna play to elevate that person to the next level. Whoever it is.
That's why I say shit didn't start working until we clicked as a team. Cause on my kids, bro, me doing it myself, nothing came as fast, bro. Me just paying for my doing shit myself and thinking like I'm on work. Bro, that shit tiresome, bro. You feel like you're doing it for so long for nothing, bro. On my mama, like, literally, bro. When you the only motherfucker that believe in it and got the vision, bro, it's so hard for everybody else to see the vision, bro. But it's so vivid in your head because you like, damn, I feel this shit. It's coming, bro. My kids.
And everybody got, but this time to feed family. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff can feed families. All this like families on family, talk about start businesses on top of businesses that they don't start. So that's why I be mad at everybody instead of coming together. Everybody want to hate, cause it'll be a quicker process to come together. I build your stuff, you build my stuff. Even in the city, a nigga hate on like she talking about. We got 2 podcasts. Let's shout each other podcasts out.
Yeah.
Now hold on. Let's be real. Let's work on times. I get 9 to 10. You get 10 to 11.
Yeah.
Hey, tune in to my this is like radio station. Just like it's a radio station. Guess what? That's what make you feel like we networking, we business. Oh, you can like say I'm a podcast and she finna go on podcast. I'll be like, check out Shorty, with her guests. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she finna, like I know her guests and everything. Her people or whatever. She coming in saying her guests are. Hey, y'all know what it is? That's teamwork. People like unity. People like unity.
That's
especially
why,
for black people.
That's why you said that though, because I tried to do that in
It's,
Howard.
people just
With
don't know the faith they do. With some people you can't do it. With people like unity, especially when it comes from black people.
Yeah.
Cause all we ever did was tool each other down. We already got the short end of the stick from the get-go in the world. You get what I'm saying? So if you find a way to see some, I think people will 4PF and OT, because in real life, that nigga feed his people. You know what he rapping about. He built a team. He built,
So basically, you just saying, bro, you gotta give it back.
You gotta give it back. And you gotta give it back and build your team on how
You know what I'm saying?
you able to talk like that, well, guess what? You made every one of your best friends millionaires. When you made your mama a millionaire. You get what I'm saying?
But I feel like it's hard doing it by yourself for real. Like even like when you look at the Michael Jordans and LeBron, they don't do that by themselves. Man, they got a team. They got 5 people that's on that court with
got
them.
it pimping and shit.
Every real. You know what I'm saying? They got 5 people on that court that contribute. You know what I'm saying? Regardless.
Kids, facts.
On that court, on whatever, it's a team behind them. You might not see them people. You might not hear them people. You might not know their name. They there. They contribute.
You gotta make sure that
That's how they got there.
Everybody just gotta have the same vision. I'm telling you, it won't work. It won't
really what it is.
You
Everybody gotta have the same
if you trying to be a rapper and you trying to be the doctor, y'all never gonna get to the same destination.
Right.
You feel me? He always gonna go some other way. That ain't.
You know, I say don't be good. If it ain't.
Yes.
Alright. Y'all have to introduce yourselves. It's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of y'all.
Yeah, man.
What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? It's another episode of For Your Records. I am your girl, Keith from Clee, and I'm here today with YNGG got Ron. It's all of them. They management in here. You got everybody in here. You know, introduce yourselves, let them know what's going on.
PGDG Jefe, man.
PGDG Lito.
Oh yeah, YNGG, you heard me?
PGDGMG.
For sure. Everybody
So,
in the
yo.
show. Everybody in the building.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Y'all niggas is from Indiana, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all been on a world tour, from what I understand.
Something like that, man.
Y'all out here.
Go out.
Keep
going to see more.
Trying to network and do something, you know?
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
All about the grind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And y'all putting on for y'all family.
Yeah,
sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Only
So-
way.
Family first,
Y'all-
you know.
Absolutely.
family.
Absolutely. Family important to me too. They all I got. I feel I don't know. I respect y'all grind, but for sure. Cause y'all, like I said, y'all on a world tour. Y'all from Indiana. Y'all just said nobody come from Indiana, but you gotta make a name for yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said my name is Keith from Clee. I'll never drop that from my name. Period. Call me Key or whatever you want
I like
to, but
that
I'm
though.
Keith
They
from
got a
Clee.
ring to it. I
Period.
like
That's
that.
my name.
that.
That's
That's
just
I
who
like
I
that.
am. That's where I'm from. That's who
You
they
both
are.
represent
I
that.
represent where I'm
Sure.
from. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, they're putting on for your family. Y'all grinding for sure. That's what I respect. And the music is flames. Too. The music is flames for sure. It's some real shit.
Taking out the time.
Hey, that's
to
what
listen to
drive
it.
Yeah,
was
for
right
sure.
now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Let's get into it though. Well, there's a lot of y'all, so we're gonna get some opinions on a lot of different things.
Yes.
When I'm trying to bring rap artists on, we're trying to make sure people get a feel for what kind of music y'all listen to, so they know what kind of music y'all talking about. If that makes sense. Some people some people just listen to a whole lot of things, and a lot of things influence what they listen to or what they write. Would you say that's the same for y'all? Or no? No.
We
No.
never.
See?
Ain't nobody ever classified us as being like, you know what I'm saying? We always made a way. You feel me? Whatever.
Yes.
However, what we was going
That's
through,
what I
that's
say
what we
for
spoke
sure.
about. Always ain't just pull a cat out of the bag like this, what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
People get
That's
influenced too
them
much.
rapping about their life.
Somebody came on my show recently. They said they don't trust men who listen to certain artists, and I was like, why? They said it grooms who they character.
like, understand though, entertainment be entertainment. Some shit be really about expression.
I feel that.
You
I feel that. You right.
Sometimes be
I feel that.
expressing, and sometimes entertainment is entertainment.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Music could be art.
Yeah, for sure. Music could
Any
be
type
art,
of
for
way,
sure.
no matter what race it is, it don't matter who it all touch everybody. You
For
get
sure.
what
I
I'm
know
saying?
it's an artist that I linked with a couple times in New York. He don't write about his own experiences. He write about what people tell him, because people come to him too much about their own bullshit.
They be
God,
venting.
too.
And people vent too much to him to the point where it's like he vent for them
Right.
in music form. I think that's dope.
Yeah.
People think like, damn, you put through a lot of shit. Like if you listen to some of this shit, you be like, damn. Nigga.
But no, he talking about his
You talking about
own
it,
man.
right? You talking about what's told to
him.
him. So at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. I feel like music
But
is
I
always
feel
to be
like
expressed.
but I honestly feel like you never get the better view until you go through it though. You get what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Like if I
Sometimes
tell
if
you
you
that,
close
that don't
with
mean
sure.
Can't come back,
you know what I mean? You can
Sure.
tell me everything if you've been through it. Now if you telling me something, I can't understand the way you thought about
Yeah, for
it.
sure.
Why you
But
went
if
about
you-
it that way, you know what I mean?
If you are an empathetic person, though, I don't know.
I feel like if you got that connection.
If you got that connection somehow,
I
some
feel like
way.
if you got that connection, that's
Yeah,
the only
because
time.
I know people who really
yeah,
empathetic and
of course.
they take everything that people tell them to heart, and then they really they be like, damn, like, and it kind of stick on their mind all day.
Right.
Like,
And then
that's facts though.
that's facts. So it's
Like,
like sometimes
this
it's like I
my
see what
brother.
you mean. Sometimes
Like,
you
this
don't
my
understand
blood
too
brother,
much. You get through it.
I feel like this nigga done been through shit that I ain't been through, but on
But
my
you
kids,
feel
when,
it.
at the time when it happened to him, you feel me? Like, nigga, it didn't told half of me like I was there, even though I was locked up, or when it happened to me, he was locked up. And you know what I'm saying? But when you got that connection with a motherfucker, it's easy to relate it, cause nigga, you feel like you right there with them, regardless if you was there at the time or you go through a situation with them.
Yeah, cause sometimes like, you know, I'm close to my cousins, and it's like sometimes they'll tell me stuff, and I feel like, you know, like damn, like that was a little too realistic, and then you hear it too many times to the point where it's like, sheesh, I feel for you. Hold on, I'm mad with you. So it's like, you know, sometimes I feel for that, but actually writing music for other people and it actually sound good, I don't know.
You gotta be it's a talent though. It's a talent. If you can make somebody else's story sound like they've been there,
yeah.
But I feel like, in a point of view,
yeah, for sure,
you can't do that. And if you do it, God blessed a lot of people. So guess what? If he did it, God bless that man.
No, for real.
If you do it, God bless you.
For real.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, for a situation, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying like that. Like, think about a person. I'm just saying, like this. For instance, a person going through getting paralyzed. You ain't never been paralyzed.
I never felt that before.
You ain't. How can you real life? You can.
But the details can help you feel it though. I swear, it be details, bro. It's like you ever read a book.
I will say,
like you ever read a book made you feel like you're in the book, bro. Yeah, it's because the little details. You be like, damn, bro. It's like
like we was just talking about Kanye documentary, right? I'm watching it, I'm feeling it. And I done heard this story so many times. I done listened to College Dropout so many times. And I've heard this story so many times. And now I'm just really just watching this like, dang, like, now I'm reliving it. And I'm reliving it low-key with you. I didn't go through this with you. But I done heard about this car accident so many times. I done listened to this song so many times.
And it's beautiful because back then they really had to grind.
That was a different type of grind. You see how you walked in, you see how you walked in the studio and you made them listen to their music. And they just looking at him like,
and so many times, and to feel felt like you was getting played. Even David Dash, even stick around. You know what I'm saying?
Even though we had to go to a regular label, he told us that me and my brother had to go to a regular label where we'll never do it. Embarrassment is one of our worst pet peeves.
Really?
If a motherfucker like I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like it's one thing, even though we so sure of ourselves, to have a motherfucker keep on rejecting you because they feel like you ain't worth their time, even though you know you worth their time, we ain't got it in us to let you.
But it's two things that can happen to you. Either your head up,
you mean like
it can make you go harder, like Kanye.
I feel like a label.
Give me like.
A label in 2022 is like one of those things. Like if it happened, it happened, right? But it ain't one of them things that's nobody push for nobody. It don't push for it no more. Because everybody pushing this independence. Everybody pushing this, and you can. You can.
You gotta make independent money.
Be independent as millionaires. The independent is expensive, bro.
It is.
You gotta get to behind it. It don't be no person that say they independent. Just because you ain't signed no contract don't mean that you ain't publicly. You ain't behind closed doors.
That is true too. Independent don't mean independent. I was about to say that.
You can get an
investment. Now I mean independent.
Get an investment and say you independent.
And now you in debt though. Whole time, really you in debt. You
just went into the investment.
It all, but like we said though, it all falls down to who believe in you.
Right.
Who believes in you at the end of the day.
That family, the investment's supposed to be your inner circle.
Yeah.
Anyway, you gonna rent a couch, you gonna lay on that couch like it's yours.
Well, yeah, it never comes from that. Come on, no, it never comes from
your family look at you just like they self. You ain't gonna, they ain't do it. You ain't, damn motherfucker don't really, even though they know you sound good, they ain't gonna believe it till they hear the world say, then they gonna be something. And then for, just like
you gotta just think about it. You just gotta think about it like the world. You not nothing. You not worth nothing until the world show you. And you worth something. Okay, rapper, you a rapper. You gotta show this world. Gotta show you worth 400 million. You 40 million. All that stuff. You get what I'm saying? You gotta show that.
And the weird shit about it though, if you hear the same, if your family member hear the same words from somebody else that they think is not their family, bro, that to them that the song would be so cold. But if you see it and they know you, bro, the support won't be half the way it is as if it came out the next person mouth. It's crazy.
Like you said,
just look at us now. Just look at us now.
I don't know. I feel like when it comes to a label, though, you low-key gotta prove yourself too much.
In a label?
You gotta prove yourself too much.
But
the talent really be there.
But listen, and I feel like you don't want nobody to tell you what to do neither.
But I mean, when you work for somebody, don't they do the same thing?
Right. I'm about to say that kind of comes with everything.
No, I'm saying like this, but I'm saying, say you're an artist, you drop a song.
Right.
You want a song, you drop a song, the label tell you no.
You work in my company. How I want my company.
A lot of people, real life love their music. You feel me?
Right, I'm about to say, right? Right.
No, your body, wait, hold on, listen, wait, listen. Understand why your body is not made. You want to know, this is why mainstream, I feel like it's a level of mainstream. Mainstream is like Dateline and night shows and shit like that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, hood mainstream is, that's the niggas, they doing shit.
Yeah,
They
bro.
hood rich, bro. They still doing shit like us that get motherfuckers incriminated. Shit that you would never see that people on Fox or nobody else doing, bro. That's not mainstream.
But it ain't bad.
Mainstream,
it's
like
definitely
It's mainstream. Just because you still
Lady Gaga,
make you
you
not
know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Doja Cat.
Right.
Doja Cat. Them is mainstream.
Mainstream as hell.
No.
My thing is this though. A label gonna try to push you to do something, right? So they gonna tell you, they gonna say, oh, okay, bet. I was just reading this tweet the other day, and they pretty much just saying, like, I forgot who. Oh, it's Beyonce. Her very first album, they came to her and they said, we don't see no singles on this. What? So think about it. If you sign to a label and the talent's there, you see the material. I got the look, I got the sound, I got the audience. The proof is there. But they come to you and they say some bullshit like, we don't see no singles, we don't see no video worthy, we don't see nothing to push.
And that's what like you said, that's like, why would you want that?
Because that's what they said.
That's why I said.
It's an agenda.
But you gotta be the face.
But then go back to yourself, that's why a lot of labels
don't. They demographic.
That's why they don't care about a lot
They
of
gotta
labels.
pick when to
The
drop
ones I found
you.
independent.
Let's say you wanna drop at the top of the year. They gonna say, nah, you more summertime.
But you gotta even think about it like this. They do it, the label try to control you, bro. Young boy had the leaking
That's
on
because
you.
y'all got the wrong demographic of when you running the music, they running like a company, bro.
Yeah.
This is product. So if this the best product right now, just like
That's what
Walmart,
sales.
if this the best product, this what I'm gonna put on the shelf.
So
And
they
if this
gonna
product
sell
right here
this.
is
They
doing
money
too
that they-
good,
it's
I
their
don't
money
think I'm
that
gonna
they
get my
pushing
money
out
back
there.
from this.
Yeah.
I didn't already. I done gave you a.
That's why you
I done
would
gave
need
some
them
money.
singles
I don't
on
think
this.
I'm gonna
That's
get
why I
back.
would
Cause
rather
I
not
say the
go.
single
I'm
do
a
numbers, I need that on the album.
I'm gonna
Right.
put this person right
Yeah,
here
I
and get
mean,
my money.
Because
Right.
you'll never see Gotti in the Grammys. Gotti will never be nominated for the Grammys.
I don't know, but Lil Baby was.
It's too much that come. But why though? Why?
Yeah,
Because
Lil
Lil
Baby-
Because it's bigger than black and white.
Lil
But
Baby
that's
got a couple songs.
It's bigger than black and white, that's
Listen,
why.
Baby is really mainstream. We talking about got his own.
As soon as it's bigger than black and white, he became
We
mainstream.
talking about.
It took one song to do it. You become a face of a label, that's what
We
happens.
talking about a
You
street
gotta
that
drop this
on,
now.
man.
You gotta drop this now.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
You Grammy nominated.
You Grammy nominated, just like that.
Man is Lil Baby
Now I see.
mainstream, bro.
Now
This
I ain't
nigga
gonna care.
polo
Fam. If you was
model.
talking about Sauce
You feel
Walker,
me?
you heard me. If you was talking about Sauce Walker, I can understand it.
What mainstream?
He,
Nigga
no,
ain't
I'm saying he
mainstream.
really,
say you right.
he independent
Right,
for
right,
real, bro. He
independent.
independent.
Yeah,
Definitely
right. That's what I'm
independent.
saying.
That's
That's
an independent
independent. You ain't got nobody
Sure.
behind you helping you. That's. But you know how long it took him to get there? He ain't wake up and get there. That nigga hustled so long. So he said, I'm rich enough to be, I'm independent. I can put
Right.
my money
Rap for
behind
real.
myself.
Straight up.
I can do
That's
that by
because he
myself.
got
I
a
don't
team
need your
that's
help.
investing.
But that's what I'm saying
got
though.
them
When you go
investments to
independent,
be
you
able
literally
to
gotta
say,
have
He
people,
didn't have
a
no
team
investment. This come from
With
dirt
you,
money.
though.
with you
So it ain't
to
independent.
trust
That's-
in you,
that's still-
It
invest
ain't
in you.
independent because you ain't by yourself, because guess what? It take money to make
You
it.
got a team.
And you only got so much money, bro.
Mm.
You only got so much money, especially as a family. You literally can't take everything.
So he
You
multiplying.
gotta do you, but you still gotta maintain your family. You can't
Yeah,
take
you
everything
got-
and
it's
just.
a team.
It's gotta be a team. Guess what?
Yes, bro.
We all
No,
put it in.
not at all.
Might be independent.
Not at all. No, I'm gonna keep it real. Sauce Walker not even cold enough for him for we to say that his whole team knew that he was gonna make it. No,
That's
everyone.
why he is
Bro, he
independent
was.
from it, bro.
Come on, man.
Right,
He
he on the
did
streets
something
selling dope.
else before.
Right, he on the
Yeah.
streets
He
selling
was
Yeah,
dope.
popular
Right,
in the streets, bro. I feel like his
That's what I'm
popularity
saying.
came from the
But you
streets,
think
bro.
he was
When he
selling
had
the
the
bags
streets
by
behind
himself,
him,
bro?
how could you
Not to
ignore a
get that
whole
big.
state that's behind one
Bro,
person?
that's
Bro,
why
I'm
it's
saying,
not to
you
get
You think he
that
was
big.
selling them bags by himself,
You can't, bro. You can't deny a whole state
But that's
behind
what
one
I'm
person.
saying. Do you believe he was selling these bags by himself?
What?
What you mean?
Getting on. You said he got on by himself. He didn't have no.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Definitely
I
don't
ain't
selling no
getting
bags
no
for
team.
himself.
No, I'm
That's
talking
true.
about
That's-
putting money in to his dreams.
But to
though.
get to
I'm
that
not talking
money,
about. I'm
you
talking about
think
paying for his
You
video.
think he
paying
didn't
for
have a
his studio
squad of
time.
niggas that was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
let's
probably
get this rap shit.
No, bro.
Nah,
Don't nobody
Let's get
know
this rap
nothing
shit.
unless they
Listen,
come
You
say,
don't know
you feel
because
me?
they haven't. You
So
haven't
listen,
met this
a
nigga.
lot of people don't
Actually,
understand.
trusted niggas that
A
was
lot
in the
of people,
background.
like we just learned, a lot of people got money left to them. We not talking about sauce people, you feel me? But a lot of, it don't matter, you don't know what a person did.
That's true.
A person just came out the cut, just got $100,000 because they gritted and just gave it to them and they died. Guess what? All you know is me to have money.
Bro, we was around millionaires.
Well, how many
All you
people
know is me to have
money.
money.
about all
Huh?
the people that
You
help
grew
you
up
get
in-
on?
Nah, ain't no
grew up-
millionaire
but
gonna
I'm
do
saying-
it no way, bro.
It was given to you.
people that
But a lot of
learn
people
how to
independent because you guys say, I'm killing the money
You
around.
ain't learn how to get it, nigga. You just lost your legs.
Nah, I ain't gonna care. Most millionaires they wasn't really just,
But
they
I'm
was
talking about
taught,
our
bro.
situation though.
Well, nobody-
I'm
nobody
saying like you
gonna
gotta understand. I understand that because we
We all get off topic.
Right.
Hey, yes, go ahead. We all get off topic. We tweaking.
No, y'all got it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That's how we.
No,
He be
like
asking me
that,
how I
though.
teach you
But
how
it
to
be
be
like
a
that though.
millionaire.
Sometimes when you really like be stuck and like you feel like damn, like I got this. I gotta get somewhere with it. Cause that's how I feel sometimes. I feel so frustrated. You feel sometimes where you like I'm gonna tell you where I woke up frustrated one day. One day I woke up. Mind you, this episode 96. I'm doing this 2 years in May. What I say? 2 years in May. It's 52 weeks in a year. I only skipped 1 week the whole time I've been doing this. Do the math. So I'm sitting here like, okay, well I ain't missing nothing. Let me go back. Let me listen to a couple things. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me figure out where I went wrong, where I went left. Well, everything mismatched. The conversation there. I brought in listens this day. I brought in listens that day. Nothing changed. I talked about the same shit. I kept the same conversations. I had the same questions. I kept the same conversation. Nothing changed. So mom like, all right, well, cool. Then I go on Instagram, whatever the fuck. It be artists, retired players, 2 episodes in, getting massive deals, ain't even proved shit. But they done already built their name up off some other bullshit. Now you like, damn, you ain't even raw at this shit. You don't even do what you do.
Some people,
bro,
you know
what I'm saying?
it's because you gotta think about it.
You be like, everything be like, well, who you
Man,
know?
some people wake up, boy, ain't graduated, ain't did 9th grade, eighth grade,
did nothing.
but got millions of dollars. You wanna know why? Cause they daddy or they uncle or they mama, or they know somebody.
They know somebody.
Here, got somewhere here. Check it out.
Somebody
it's
in
really
family.
when they say it's
really
about
all at the end of the day,
who
they
you know.
knew.
It's really when they say it's about who you know. It's about who you know. Cause guess what?
So
I'm not
sometimes
trying to hear nothing you talking
it
about.
really do be frustrating. Sometimes you be like, man, fuck this label shit. Sometimes
Cause you ain't
I'm
trying
gonna
to.
get it on my own.
I
I do feel where y'all be coming from sometimes.
I feel like a label wouldn't suit us well anyway because it'd be too much restrictions. You feel me?
Right.
And not a mainstream.
We're gonna be a lot of fighting. That's why I say, like with a song, like what NBA Youngboy go, he gotta leak his own song.
And on top of that,
You don't want me to drop my song that I really want to.
That was my next question.
You feel me?
I was about to say because it ain't too many duos. So then what would happen with that?
It ain't even no duos. We just a
brothers.
team.
We
team.
blood brothers.
I got
It ain't
solo
like
mixtapes. He got solo mixtape. He got solo mixtape. It's like
everybody do their own little thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like
real, bro.
They got that.
It's too many.
It's more
Paper
of us
guns,
than
drugs,
just us
girls.
right here.
Or
Probably
ain't
ain't
those
dudes
games. That's how I follow soldiers. A couple of them. So it's
so
2 minutes for the world. Paper guns, drugs, girls.
It's more of us than just us right here. You know, we
Yeah.
trying to come at the industry.
we just trying to make it make sense. You feel me?
It's a team. It's a team.
Making beats, all that shit.
I don't lie. If everybody else everybody making $1 million, you feel me? Team together. Come on, why can't
so
you?
since it's a lot of y'all, so then what does that process look like to y'all? You know, deciding to make a project.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't a lot of
Like,
No, if it ain't a lot. It's more than 2 of y'all.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some days it might be me and him on a song. Some days it might be them two.
His style so different
It
than
just be
mine.
true.
And his style so different from mine. So something like we don't live together. So sometimes he'll come to me with some shit I ain't never even heard. But I know this is only Jefe. This him. I can't come no better,
like,
no
right,
harder.
So you gotta hear it first. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do your thing on it.
Like actually, that's yours. You got it.
Yeah, you good. And he got some stuff. I'm like, I'm cool. Let that be. It'd be cool if you just let that be. I'll tell him ain't like we thirsty to get on it. Like
sometimes
if it sound like it's needed, it's gonna be needed.
Yeah, for sure.
But if it's sound like you get checked off, get checked off. We trying to make it make sense.
We ain't coming at it like a group. We just coming at it like, hey,
we all doing our together. We
making
our together. You feel me?
We gonna make a song today, and it's PDDG. You know.
Yeah.
Let's say I got something going on somewhere else. Somebody want to do some business with me out here.
Right.
At the end of the day, PDDG name on there.
Right.
So at the end of the
we
day,
all
the
when it
whole
all
team
bring it
gonna
up.
benefit,
Along we all bringing it here. One of us all. You feel what I'm saying?
Ain't no big.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We all just trying to put it together.
So eventually we gonna be signing deals. You know
what I mean? To create something, you feel me? Everybody started with a dream, you feel me?
For sure.
Everybody started with a dream and then just take the first step to try to make it reality. You get what like what you doing?
How did y'all know, like, all right, we're gonna take off. Like, how did y'all know?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even trying to take no credit. No, when I came home, I started taking it serious. My brother, he had really was like so much going on in life. He had let it go on the music tip. When I came home, it was
like all my life, people say, boy, you cold. You gonna take off. You cold.
But you've been doing it for a minute, but you just.
Man,
yeah, but I do it. But you know what I mean?
We was kids, we had freestyle food. We was playing beat.
Like I
was
was
the entertainer.
Yeah, you feel me? Like you know what I mean? So it's like, but then I ain't gonna lie to you, it all worked out because I was dealing with life. I really ain't even care for it as much.
Life was beating him up.
As
Like,
much
the older he got,
as
the
much
less
as
he got, the less his
I really ain't care
confidence
for it.
Yeah.
But I got a little brother
Yeah.
who reeled me back in. You know what I mean? Who would be like, man, you gotta get on this.
Man, the nigga ain't even realize he was sitting on gold, bro.
Man, you gotta get on
I
this.
came
You know what I
home
mean?
from being like before, man, I'm hearing shit, and I'm like, bro, why this ain't drop check?
Yeah.
He just, it's like I can hear the insecurity, like, bro, and, nah, bro, listen, you tripping, you playing with your talent, bro, you crazy, bro. He sleep on it so
Just
much that he forgot who the
Yeah.
fuck he is, nigga. Wake
I
up,
be
stop
just be
playing.
tweak, you know what I mean? But you know, I be trying to go in the head first, trying to make it make sense, man. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Feed these kids, feed family. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Make sure everybody right, bro. Like
It's hard.
Like we said, we can make opportunity for all of
It
them.
ain't making sense. You know what I'm saying? It ain't making sense from it. Ain't
Especially
making
with
no change.
nobody behind you.
It's like, man, it's hard to
It's-
motivate.
That's hard. Everybody, actually, everybody
Especially in
against
the
you.
beginning.
Yeah.
It's when you got odds against you, when you got feel like you got something to prove constantly. That's what motivates me. I be like, shit.
But
I ain't
sometimes
gonna
some
play.
people,
No shit.
some people it can motivate, some people it can just mess up.
Some people
Some
get away.
people, some people they just tied up bumping into walls.
Yeah.
I can't catch a break. I can't catch. Some
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
some people like
sometimes
you.
it's
Some
hard.
people
A lot
can.
to lose,
It'll make.
bro.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
That ain't
Sometimes-
definitely
I
make me
don't
go
know. For
hard.
me, it's for me. I don't know. I'm one of those people where I just expect the worst.
I'm gonna keep it
Got
real.
you.
Like I just expect
see,
the worst.
see,
Like I'm not
You gotta
gonna.
hope for the best and expect the
I
worst.
mean,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. I'm one of them people. Like I'm not gonna be like.
See, me, I ain't gonna say
I ain't gonna
expect
say
the
like
worst,
I'm not gonna say like I'm like a person that's like oh shit. I weigh the options out before I even do anything. I'm be like, all right, well, cool. Well, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna do it.
Right.
But
See, I ain't gonna lie.
these the only things that can go wrong. And if this go wrong, I gotta be prepared for this. If this go wrong, I gotta be prepared for
Right,
this.
you already know what the
And
outcome will
that's
be.
just me. I always
You
gotta
already- you
outweigh
already
that
prepared
because
for
if
the
it does
outcome.
happen, I don't want to disappoint
So
myself.
when the outcome comes,
If
you
somebody
already know,
else
I
disappoint
know.
me,
Yeah.
I feel like that's on them.
Right.
But if
I
I'm
feel like we
disappointed,
weighed what
that's
we
on
had to
me.
lose, bro. Like,
That's on
honest
me.
to God, truth. I feel like we really weighed
Yeah.
how much shit we had to lose because we had everybody against us, but we knew if we kept on pushing this shit and going at a certain time, shit could really get ugly in personal real life. So
Yeah.
it was a certain time, like, nigga, we wanted to let this shit out, but we can't because there's so much shit going on.
Yeah,
It really, like, so much shit really going on, the motherfucker can't.
That's what I said, but right, you know,
Deep, you know what I'm
For
saying?
real,
Like,
bro.
they got stories, he got stories. I did 5.5 years. Short.
Yeah,
Facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm 24. You know, we get
Really?
home, I'm coming home, he coming
Facts.
from biz, he
I'm
coming
only
from biz.
22.
We trying to gain that bond back that we had as kids.
Oh, we
you know
all
what I'm saying?
separated,
We was
right?
kids.
Came back together, we all
Right.
going through life.
Gain that
I
bond
got
back.
shot in the neck type shit. You got
He almost
died.
you feel me? So I, like I said, I was bouncing back from a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So then you got it. So then when you got out, now you gotta push him.
Yeah,
in.
No,
yeah.
when I
You
got
gotta
out, he
do-
went in, we was only together for 3 days.
Yeah.
Then I got locked up for 2
Yeah,
days.
as soon as I got out, he went in.
I got locked up,
Yeah.
for
It was just a constant.
Constant, you couldn't really catch us
Music been a real life. though.
together all at a
This
certain
the longest
time.
we
You
ever
couldn't catch
been
us
free
together,
together.
right for real.
That's what's up.
And it feels
That's why
good.
y'all not playing.
Yeah.
That's why y'all not
Yeah.
That's why I
playing.
said we weighed up what we had to lose. The motherfucker can't go back, bro. This shit hurts so much.
That just make sense. You see everybody making it. That's why I say that's why I like the internet too, though.
Mhm.
It see you. Sometimes it'll motivate you. It'll show you people can do
Yeah.
it. You can do it. Don't get
The
stuck on
internet
whatever.
can only help or hinder. I tell you
Yeah,
that all the
but
time.
it
Shit
just
that we
It
used
can
to
only
think was
help or
okay.
hinder.
wasn't
Depending on what
okay,
kind of
it
monster
started
you
to
got.
hang now.
It can only help or
help,
hinder.
but
Yeah.
I'm saying when you own determined, you gotta understand the bad gonna come with it. Even the person they look up to, they talk bad about.
I'm like, kid.
You get what I'm saying? Even the person on top, they got a mean about, being
Oh.
funny about.
My fault.
That comes with it. So
But this new day and age make shit acceptable. I feel like they make it easier because this shit that we wouldn't do back then. Cause we like, man, that's lame ass shit that motherfuckers is doing right now to make a living. And I ain't gonna lie, that's some shit my brother like with acting. I don't do the acting shit, but when my brother started breaking down to me like, bro, in videos you gotta do scenes. That's acting.
Yeah.
If you
Like,
want something to be
it's
so
just what
deep, you
people
make
in.
these deep
Just what people-
songs, bro. You gotta make
if
it.
you
As
making
an
a
artist,
deep
you
song,
gotta break
just tell
into
me,
all
if you wanna make
avenues
it,
of
you wanna bring a person in your mind.
I ain't never thought about it.
I'm just saying that you ain't gotta be no actor. You ain't gotta do. You wanna bring people in your mind. If you talk about a certain thing,
That's true.
if you know what I
That's
mean.
true. I feel like I always said this though. If you're gonna put money in the visuals, do a visual.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But at first, it wasn't acceptable for street niggas to act how they paying. Motherfuckers was just gang.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look at it like this.
You know how old that get watching people just outside their cars, outside their houses.
And what you saying is right.
They get old.
But check out the
It'd be cool to see a little scene.
A lot of rappers went to acting, right? Ice Cube, Tupac.
But look how long
we watching Method Man right now.
Method Man. I'm just saying. It's entertainment. When you come in entertainment, like she just said, you can't just do this.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm not saying like this.
That sound good, but
I'm not saying like this.
5 years ago to act out a scene, bro, you
I'm
wouldn't
not.
do it.
I'm not. But I'm just saying. It's different. But I'm saying right now, if 10 years ago, if you put out a camera on Method Man, or 20 years ago, he wouldn't know what to do. You pull the camera out on him, he know it's straight gag mode. Well, he's playing a lawyer on Power right now.
Right. That's what
he went from playing a hippie. He went from playing a smoking dude.
But he was cool.
But to me, when you can like show range like that,
you show your determination and you show
when you have range like that, it just kind of show like how
it's
like,
nothing unstoppable. It's not.
Yeah, like it just kind of show like how talented truly you can be. Because think about it. I think what you just said. You know, actors start out like Queen Latifah and all of that. Will Smith, all of them. They turn actor, whatever. But now if you think about stuff like, well, Nicki went to acting school before she started rapping.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. She be doing little voiceovers and stuff for cartoons and stuff. But it's just crazy how everything comes through.
Like 50.
I feel like with us being street niggas,
but let me tell you
something. 50 makes
but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you talking about with street niggas.
I feel like my brother would laugh at me 5 years ago if I told him, bro, I act out this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. But guess what? I ain't gonna lie to you. It's all about a check. They showing us the easiest way to make legal money.
Yeah, 4 minutes. But see, that's the thing too. 50 had a lot of different gateways.
Right.
He had a lot of different gateways. He came out the gate.
That man got books now.
He didn't wrote books. He got liquor.
Guess what? Look how much. Guess what?
He got a movie. He had a movie about his own life.
He had a movie coming straight through the game. He had Supreme behind him, and Supreme was the richest nigga.
But I'm just saying.
He had money regardless from.
I'm just saying. I'm not telling you to go be no Denzel, none of that. I'm just saying. Show potential. It's money and everything.
Or even just be real. You talking about be yourself.
Yeah,
Kanye brought the camera into the dentist's office.
Shoot
this shit.
But it's just not being cool for us, be us.
But I'm just saying, like,
I'm just
acceptable.
But at the same time, it's more to you than just be in the street.
Man, listen,
but
it's more than
not to the world. When the world look on our videos and shit like that, they don't see the personality behind the face. All they see is that's why.
Like you saying, the world telling you who you is.
I'm just saying, bro. At first, I was scared to show the world that nigga really got pain.
But guess what?
Every day
forget the world. You wanna know why I forget the world? You wanna show your creativity. You wanna show you can do stuff. Cause now what? Guess what? Money is in everything. Like everything. Listen, it's gonna be a next Wendy Williams. It's gonna be a next anything you can think about. Radio host. Guess what? That's why you got a show in your career. One thing we didn't know that they didn't teach us. There's a lot of legal money you really can do.
Yeah.
Really can make legal if you but determined. I ain't saying like that. Like if you talking about your creativity, a person you might not see yourself. Just look at it like this. Big Meech. Look at oh, they didn't see Lil Meech acting. They didn't see Lil Meech acting.
They did. They threw him in there.
I know,
but
I'm saying he didn't see himself.
No,
I'm talking about his mama, him, all. Somebody had to throw him in there.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, just like my brother, it was so hard for him to do this melodic shit because he was scared of embarrassment. Like, it's an operation, you gotta try it. All I'm saying is, really do what we want.
All I'm saying is get out your box.
Judges for being different.
I'm saying get out your box.
Like nigga,
you gotta just get out your box.
Became acceptable.
And all I'm saying is, you telling me with the melodic stuff, just get out your box in life.
That's true.
Get out your box. If you saying that with the singer, all right, guess what? It ain't easy. And I'm not saying.
That's true.
I'm not saying.
But even though, think about it like this though. Even if y'all know that y'all have different ways, embrace that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just show your creativity.
So you're saying if you're gonna have a different way. So if all of y'all really think about it, if you a certain way, I can tell y'all all different just by all y'all saying right here. Just by the way y'all dress, just by the way y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. If y'all all actually show that. Not even within music, but just even with music videos or just even y'all doing it right now in the interview. Yeah. Just how y'all do it with just who y'all are. But think about it though. He's talking about in videos. Think about it. If it's bigger than just standing outside of a house and just rapping lyrics, really think about who y'all are as people. and how you can put it out there.
Right.
If he a melodic person, let him be a melodic person. Make it dramatic.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Make it dramatic. If you you be outside, you act like you banging on the door. You know what I'm saying? You make it a movie.
But he won't be the melodic
What's
person.
wrong with
That's what
I
you
feel
do.
like, bro, this sound better if you do it my way, and it sound better if you do. I'm just
Even
saying,
that,
like,
even
you
there.
gotta try. I say you gotta try him out, and that's why I say you gotta take yourself out the box. If you motivate me to do it your way, and I motivated you to do it my way, you gotta think about that in everything. First of all, this creativity. I'm not saying it like that. Songs can be everything, but right now in this day and age, it's about a visual.
For sure.
It's about a visual. People want to see right now in this day. It ain't nobody want to think about it. Don't nobody even care about being on BET or MTV no more.
No,
it's on your phone.
It's not even like that. It's just more so like it's not even about like the war aspect anymore. It's just more so like the visual, the performance, the video.
I'm saying all of it is
art.
different.
I want to see what you put behind it.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
But I'm saying all of it's different though. It ain't about just the music no more.
Yeah,
At first you can just go up to a radio station and play your song.
Yeah.
No, you like we just saying with followers. They want to hear the song.
Yeah, they go with
your
social
views.
media.
You gotta have everything. You can't. They gotta have your. So guess what? Like you just said, if you should have 5 videos and you just bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
But you showing me different that the other 100 million people ain't showing me.
For sure.
Ain't showing. You gotta show me some creativity,
bro. If you got a visual behind a beat.
But
nigga,
listen,
like,
you gotta make it a video.
That's
think
like
about
saying,
Lil Pump, all the trash ass rappers, they got crazy ass beats.
But guess
that's
what?
like
Crazy
saying,
at a rate.
look at their videos compared to their
Yeah,
songs.
well,
Look
I
at their
guess
videos compared to their songs though. When you drop their song, they do numbers, but then when they drop that video,
It's
image,
different.
It go all
the way up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
That's a lot of
people
people.
want to see what
It's
you
a lot
wanna
of
see.
artists. It's a
They
lot
wanna
of
see
artists.
your artwork. What was you trying to get me to see? Cause I heard your lyrics.
Yeah.
But you might have your lyrics might not have been even what you was thinking about. You might have been thinking of some
And you might blow my mind. Let's be
might
real.
be able to give
You
me
might make a
whole
song
different perspective
in your
on life.
video I wasn't even
Your
thinking
work.
about, but your mind just
Yeah.
boom. Girl, you just made the crazy. Now
just
Videos make you like the song more. Performances
Yeah.
make you like the song
You
more.
gotta think about
What
Picasso's.
the artistic integrity that you put behind that song just made me like it more.
You gotta think about
So the fact
Picasso's.
that's why album covers are important.
Yeah, that's why it's wrong.
That's why.
Artwork.
That's
It's
why.
creativity. It's showing what's
Yep.
in your brain,
Yep.
showing you different.
Art.
Why do you think Kanye talking about he a genius and all that? I'm just saying, it's what you think of
He knew
yourself.
it, though.
He knew himself.
He
He
knew
was
it.
a genius. He always said, I always had a passion for fashion. What is right now? What's number 1? Yeezy. This man was telling us a long time ago. You get
And
what
he
I'm
said
saying?
a lot of trends.
You gotta show your creativity.
They said a lot of
You gotta
trends.
show your creativity, and once
That's
you bring
why
it
it's
to
so important to be
reality,
you.
do
Because
you.
you'll be surprised by how many people
But
ain't
y'all really
afraid
think that's Ye.
being
Y'all
themselves.
think that's Ye with all that crazy. Some of that shit ain't him.
But no, listen, bro.
Some
I'm
of that
just
shit
chill. I'm
you
not
mean.
saying that. Listen,
Well, I don't know.
all that
come on,
something
man.
I don't
Should
know.
be put it-
Listen.
We ain't gonna get into that, but
I don't know.
some of
Money,
that shit
money
don't
bring
be-
mental.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
You
Money
said
bring
what?
mental.
Money
Money bring mental.
But you gotta
Make
think
you
about how
You
you
need
feel.
meds.
Hey, what's acceptable
You need
was not
meds.
acceptable is gonna be acceptable to you,
but
to you if you
listen.
rich.
I feel like this.
You need meds sometimes.
Sometimes you need men. Sometimes,
That's all.
but sometimes you gotta understand. Some people be just trying to get their point across.
Yeah. And they real passionate about it.
I'm passionate about it. That's
They real
it.
passionate
They're real
about it.
passionate
That's
about
where we
it.
bump heads at.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like
what
real
we bump heads
passionate
at.
about it. Like
Where-
that's what
Where exactly y'all gonna pay is that about?
Cause he got this big brother syndrome, like, cause we got a 5-year gap, so he be feeling like, I ain't gonna lie, he'll say he won't, but this is my brother too, he be with us dinner every single motherfucking day, he'll tell you this, with this big brother shit, I don't know, it's just some shit, he just feel like his opinion way more, because, and at the end of the day, this gotta stay like this, and if we don't get somebody else to get their opinion in, he won, and I don't go for that shit, cause it's either we ain't gonna.
Me and you the same way. That's me. You got a comment. I'm little sister. I'm little sister. Okay, and I'm 5 years apart from my sisters, and they just get in this boss mode.
Hey, y'all not finna get
And I'm just telling you though. I'm just gonna tell you though. But I'm gonna tell you what I learned though these past couple years of me kind of like navigating a little bit, cause I'm a little older than you, so I'm gonna let you know what I learned. So here's my thing though. When I navigate or whatever, because my sisters, they 31 now. So it's like I'm looking at them like, all right, y'all starting y'all families, y'all getting yourselves together, whatever. But they done been through some shit now, so now I got to pay attention. Now, they done been through some shit. They got to let me know. So when I'm running my mouth feeling like I know everything, you, big brother, you just got to let them get that shit out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just more so of a, alright, I'm gonna let you feel. You know what I'm saying? But you, being the oldest, it's like, alright, well I gotta guide you a little bit, so let me tell you something, and you take it as with a grain of salt. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna come to me. It just don't come in that moment. Because at the end of the day, low key is a second parent. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, he react off emotion.
Yeah, and that's what they say about me too. They say I react off emotion.
And what you don't realize is, bro, we had a gap apart.
And I'll be like, alright, you got it. But at the end of the day,
it's not gonna stick when I'm emotional.
Exactly.
So just tell me that little grain of salt, and I'll think about it later.
Yeah.
That's cool, but just let me feel.
But as
I think,
always think.
I know,
right?
and I know that.
That's
And I'm noticing that from my sisters. And I'm noticing that from my sisters.
You said let you feel, right?
They say just let me feel.
Now, okay, let you feel. Now,
I'm beefing with my siblings right now.
Okay, now let you feel.
You know what I'm saying? I'm beefing with them right now. They let me feel.
So everything you say and do, they just supposed to be okay with?
No, it's just more so they not okay with it, but it's like they just let me, you know what I'm saying? They just let me do my thing for a second. If they not feeling what I'm saying, they'll let me think about what they said. They gonna let me think about what they said.
But we don't understand, like, but we had a gap apart, bro. Like, I locked up for 3 years.
That too.
You got locked up for, we different, like, bro, by the time you was in jail, I'd have been shot.
You gotta relearn each other.
I'd have been shot, got big. When I came back home, bro, we different.
You ain't the same person
as you were. The shit that I let slide when I was a little boy, I let slide because I look up to you, bro. You feel me? I let that slide because, but now I'm grown, bro. I've been through so much shit, so much anger and rage built up. The same shit that you did to me back then, I might not take it or accept it the same way back then. Cause you feel me, and I don't expect you to do the same thing, cause we different now, bro.
That is true.
You gotta understand that.
And then sometimes when you be away for a while, you gotta relearn somebody and just relearn how they do.
His mouth. I'm not finna let him big man me. I don't care about none of that. You get what I'm saying?
Even more so of a big man. It's just more so of
let nobody look. You know, that's how I go.
It's just more so of a. It's coming from a younger standpoint. We just want to be heard.
Bro, I hear you.
He just gotta be on top of the conversation. That's it. It don't matter if he's saying the smallest thing, as long as he said it.
But sometimes it ain't even about what's right or what's wrong either. It's just more so of, do you hear what I'm saying?
Well, nah, sometimes,
do you hear what I'm saying?
No, sometimes, but you gotta understand. A lot of people don't understand. Like, I can't get mad at you for not thinking like me.
Yeah, I'm learning that too.
You know what I mean?
I'm learning that too.
And it took me a minute to learn. I can't get mad at you for not seeing things the way I see it.
Yeah, I feel that.
And sometimes I can honestly be 100. I probably get mad at a nigga because they don't see the way I see it. You feel me?
But if you don't try
or he
to
don't look at it,
see,
or if you don't understand how I see it, but we learn. But you feel, but we come from that. We come from an argument. You gotta think about it.
Yeah.
A disagreement becomes an argument.
Yeah.
It don't even gotta be like that.
But no, I'm saying that's how it is.
It ain't even gotta be like that.
But, I'm just saying.
A disagreement can really just be a disagreement.
A disagreement.
It don't gotta be escalated.
But it is how it is.
But when you go into business with people,
but even
it
if
escalates.
even if it is, no matter what, when it's a disagreement, we both feel some type of way. For some reason, we both feel some type of way because you weren't on my side. Or how you didn't understand what I said and I didn't understand what you said.
Really be that pride.
A disagreement with you grew up on this side and I grew up on this side. And some people grew up thinking like this way, and some people grew up thinking like this way.
That's true.
How you gonna see what I see and I see what you see, and we both looking at each other? You know what I mean?
True.
We look. If you ask me what I see, I'm gonna tell you something different. You might see I might see a sun behind you. You might see a light pole behind me. You get what I'm saying? We see two different things.
Now we blood brothers though, nigga, we raised the same way.
That ain't true.
But no.
You should be the heavy.
Y'all like the same person.
That ain't true though, cause look.
Y'all not conjoined.
Right. But think about it like this too.
But listen, if you ask me, Shay, and Lil Jeff a story, we gonna have a similar story. Might not be the exact same, but we gonna see it the similar way. Why? Because
if y'all lived it together, yeah.
Because we was raised together.
Well, yeah, but look though. What I'm learning is sometimes when you grow up in the same household and the people, right? Y'all grow up thinking the same thing. Once y'all kind of branch out and grow your own things, experience kind of teach y'all different shit.
Right, I went through this. You went through
that.
You went through this.
You dealt with that person. I ain't really was around them all like that. Now you done had experiences with people I never even experienced before.
You gotta understand.
Some people, like, you know what I'm saying? My sisters are hella trusting of people. I'd be like, why? Why would you do that? Because I have friend PTSD real bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a lot of friends because I don't trust people. Whereas you might have other people around you where they might feel like they can trust that person or something like that. That is what it
Well,
is.
you know what I'm saying? But guess what?
Just because I went through that, I can't be mad at my sister because you trust me. So I'm gonna let you do that. That's what I mean by a disagreement don't always have to be an argument. Because sometimes it's like I'm gonna let my experience be my experience.
But that's just
and I'm
how
gonna
the
let you have your
world
perspective.
is. But no, that's just
I'm gonna
how
have
the
your
world is.
perspective.
We can be too
Not
right.
really. It's just more so I'm gonna just let you have your perspective and I'm gonna let you have
But
mine.
if she ain't giving my friend ain't give your friend her friend ain't give her a reason to be for you to say that and you just saying that because your friend did that to you. That
No, she traumatized.
Yeah, I'm
exactly.
traumatized.
That's just
So that's what you know. It's
judgmental.
no, it's not ain't no judgmental. She just harder. She guarding herself from going through this. No, or she helping it. But you gotta everything like you say. You gotta let people go through what they go through.
Reject the blessing.
You get what I'm saying? No, you gotta let people go. You gotta let people go through what they go through. Now, that's just what it is. I can't tell you you can't be this. I'm a basketball player. We both basketball players. I can't, and I only went to this. I can't tell you stop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you keep going. You might be better than what I got going on.
I can give my opinion though.
But still, bro, it's different. You can give your opinion.
If I love you, I'm going.
All right, that's a perfect example. You got kids?
Yeah.
You got kids?
Yes.
You got kids? You got kids? I don't. Can I speak on having kids?
Yeah.
Can I?
No, how?
Can I?
How can you understand?
Think about it. Can I?
How can you understand?
I thought you was asking.
Can I speak
I
on
thought
motherhood?
asking how you.
Can I speak on anything like that?
You wipe the ass. You stay
You know
up
what I'm
all
saying?
night.
Can I can speak on auntie-hood?
Yeah.
I can't speak on motherhood though. You know
No,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
out, you
I can
was
speak on
asking,
kids
you
from what
asking,
I've
yeah.
seen, but I can't speak on motherhood.
Because you ain't been through the late
I
nights.
can't tell you none of that.
But that's what I'm saying. We've been through the same
guess
shit.
what?
Exactly.
You can't tell a person not to have kids.
Right, exactly. How
Well-
can we see that? How can we see something totally different if we both saying the same shit? If we
Do
grew
you
up
follow the
around
same
the
shit?
same shit.
But you don't
Me,
take
listen,
nobody.
this
You
my
don't
blood
take the
brother.
same lessons.
Listen,
though.
this my blood brother though.
So
We
you may not have the same lesson, and he might have the
Yeah,
same lesson
y'all
from the
might
same
get
outcome.
different lessons.
Y'all may have had the same.
Times
gone
and
through the
things
same
happen.
thing.
While we
But
was
it's
gone,
different,
I
bro.
might
Y'all
learn
different
this.
people, bro.
While you was gone, you might learn this.
But y'all
Or
different
just
people,
it's
bro.
just
You might take
different
this
paths
thing,
of
you know
what
what
you
I'm
learn
saying,
to
It
make
could
you
be
think this way.
It could be.
It
I
think
feel like,
different.
bitch, we blood. Why we seeing shit so totally different?
No, I feel like that too. I swear. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do feel like that, you know.
Bros
But
tell
what
me
you
shit, I
saying
try to
is,
understand, even
but
if it's weird as hell.
but listen,
Even
I
if it's
feel
weird
like
as hell,
that,
I'm
but
sitting
I
back and-
learned you can't get mad because you think different. I can't get mad.
Right,
Y'all
Everybody
always
learn
learn
different
y'all have
outcomes.
different perspectives,
Everything
bro.
like different
Like
outcomes.
you and your sisters, y'all might be, y'all ask y'all life, y'all all stay in the same crib or whatever,
It's
right?
It is what it is.
But guess what? Y'all ask about y'all life, y'all gonna have three different journeys.
Absolutely.
Three, you get what I'm saying?
What you
Ain't
feel
no,
is
you might
acceptable
feel
for
a
raising
different
your
way,
kids.
she might
You
feel.
might not
Hey,
feel
that's
the
You
same.
can you can have a whole different outcome on your family based on
Come on,
how he feel about his family.
Guess what?
You
We
know
can
what I'm
all
saying?
ain't have
You know
one,
what I'm
one
saying?
person can feel like they was loved, and one person can feel like they was hated.
Oh my kids.
Damn,
Everybody
damn.
have different
Somebody may have felt invisible at some point in their life.
Yeah,
Somebody may feel hated on from Auntie Shirley, but Auntie Shirley may have loved the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Same difference. So it's like
Yeah.
sometimes, like I said, you go through the same thing, but people have different outcomes. People grow up and they see things
And
a
you
little
can't get
differently
mad at
based on how other people treat them, and then traces them back to what happened. And you be like, damn,
And
I
like
remember
she
when
said,
such and
yeah,
such.
that's why I want
And
to
then
go.
everything
And
comes
she just
full
guarding
circle.
herself. She just put up. You feel?
with that though.
So it's like it's a different outcome,
It definitely is.
Yeah.
different outcomes.
It
That's all.
definitely is. You.
But honestly, that's what makes of a duo. You think everybody in the Migos went through the same shit?
That's what makes it so perfect because
Everybody went through the same
he
shit.
level headed.
I can't. I say.
I'm part of the rant. But
I can't say. I say no.
What you think?
I mean,
You don't think they had arguments, bro?
right? That's what I'm saying.
Disagreements?
You think they probably went through
But
something
listen,
similar.
I feel
But they all
like
probably didn't have totally different outcomes. Cause you see,
might
everybody
not-
got totally different
you
personalities.
might not like the nigga I want to do a verse with. And I might be like, bro, but we got to.
so you. Oh, okay.
Because
I
you can't
might-
let your feelings get in between my
But
livelihood.
so what? You
Right.
might feel
My brother, you
what
can't
you
let-
agree with, I might not agree with. What I agree
But
with, you might not
I
agree
get what
with.
you're saying. I guarantee they have fights and arguments.
Absolutely.
But your
I
code
guarantee
might be a
that.
different code than mine.
How if we? That's what I'm different.
You might just not like him. You might not like him because he. What I'm saying, you might not like him because he rubbed you the wrong way,
Where
bro.
do shit go a whole different?
But I'm saying,
No,
somebody
listen.
ain't never just rubbed you
See
the
now,
wrong way.
listen. So it depends on what
Just
it's
off
about.
just meeting them.
If it's
So that
about
mean I
because he
can't
trying to
say
get
I
a
can't-
girl,
that mean I can't
then
feel
no,
my
you can't
family.
trust.
That's true. That's
If it's
what
about
I'm saying,
because he
that's
talked to
what
your girl
opinions
or
come.
something like that, no. But if it's about some
How is
real,
it deep enough
real
for me not
street
to
stuff
feed my
or you
family?
trying to harm somebody,
Give me.
you
That's
can't do
why
that.
opinions, man.
The
That's why.
only way I feel like my brother feel like it's deep enough if he did something to harm you, then no, nigga, that's off limits.
But at the
He
end of the day,
an enemy now. But if he trying to fuck your, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me feeding my kids, bro.
yeah.
But the
This nigga trying
disagreements
to
is
pay
there,
me
though.
some money, bro.
I
You should be
still
telling
don't
me,
like
bro,
you.
go get that bag.
But do you think
Right.
the Migos
You feel me?
is
Tax
that's
them,
why they do you think the Migos
Emotions
is like,
getting
nah, we
away.
ain't gonna do this song?
Most
Quavo
of them
don't like
people,
dude.
that's all.
A lot of us can get away a lot of
bro.
everything.
Yeah.
It's a
they didn't.
distraction.
They
You feel what
went
I'm saying?
and it was like, okay, so what Quavo don't like? Man, we gotta get this bag, bro. So we gotta. So they probably had disagreement. I might not like dude. I don't want to do this song with dude. You might be like, man, you tripping.
But let me
So
say
what?
something.
We still gotta go.
Say what you want.
But like I
That
said,
money
I feel like
persuades.
you should never really ever to tell.
Hold on, that money persuades you. Because I guess what?
Fail sometimes.
I wasn't gonna do that song if that money didn't say what
That's
it
why
say.
groups
But
fail
if it wasn't
sometimes.
You know
no
what I'm saying?
bloodshed or no nigga telling on somebody, that shit petty.
But that's why
Why
groups
can't
fail
I feed my
sometimes.
daughter?
But
Fuck what you
regardless,
talking about, bro?
though,
That's your feelings, bro.
If I feel harder to it, and I'm like, man, you tripping. That's why groups fail sometimes, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Emotions.
I got independent
That's why
You put your
situations.
feelings over loyalty, nigga. I ain't never
That's
did
why
nothing
I'm saying
across you. So why would you say,
That's why
fuck
emotions
this
gotta be cut
relationship?
out of it because it's a business.
Right.
Yeah.
We can disagree all we want to, but emotions gotta be cut out of it. It's a business, bro.
A lot of people fought and still stuck through business.
It's a business.
A lot of
So
business
you might
partners
be-
still
you might feel
fought,
some way
hated each
emotionally
other,
about it.
and
But
still
y'all
kept
just ain't gotta like me,
business
just understand
because
me,
they
bro.
know. You feel what I'm
That's
saying?
why I'm
This
saying
is not
it's
an
a
emotional
business, bro.
game.
It's not no
Understand me,
emotion
bro. That's
attached
all I
to
want
it.
y'all to
It's a
do.
business.
Understand me.
No,
You might
I'm
not
not
like
gonna
what
lie
I
to
do,
you. Listen,
bro, but understand.
Listen, but if you pay
I never do
attention,
shit
that's why I say a
cross
lot of
y'all.
podcasts be cool because a lot of you hear about a lot of rappers that tell you this stuff. It ain't
Yeah.
about putting your emotions in. If you go in here trying to make a friend, you gonna get burnt.
Yeah, for sure.
You going in because guess what? Don't nobody want to give out no money. Ain't nobody giving out no money.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all for something.
But
You
you
get what I'm saying?
gotta look at 10 years ago, they wouldn't have been kicking it with you. Look about when we get in. Think about the people that's little babies and little dirts. Don't want to be around us because we there now. But look at us right now.
I'm a big person of before the
It's
fuck
not.
you want, don't let it interfere with my bag.
Yeah, of course.
We can beef all we want
don't let it
behind
touch
closed
my
doors.
money.
I don't give a
About
fuck.
nothing.
One of my favorite podcasts I listen to, their co-hosts, they don't even fuck with each other. They don't get ready for shows together. They don't kick it. They don't go to no bars together. They have two totally separate friend groups. But when they get in that studio together, they can be arguing through text messages the whole fucking time. But as soon as they sit down and press motherfucking record, they like, what's up? They act like nothing going
You know how
on.
many other
And they
doors
share
you
their
closing
stories
for them?
and go on with their day and they get their bag and they go. Because at the end of the
what
day,
that
I really
was,
don't
that
find nothing wrong with arguing at the end of the day. That's why I don't really hold, I guess that's why I don't really hold on to relationships that much because I don't mind arguing.
Right.
I don't.
Sometimes
I don't mind
sometimes
arguing.
it might be an argument, it's just
I
disagreement though.
don't. And that's what,
It'd be a
it's a
disagreement.
Yeah, but
disagreement.
that's
Some
what we
people
just
take
said.
it
A
as
lot of
argument.
There's a
disagreements
lot of
don't have to be
disagreements
arguments.
turn into
A
arguments.
lot of
That's
disagreements.
When
where the
really-
tone of it go.
That's where the tone of it goes.
Voices raised and
That's
Because
not-
what? If you don't get
Yeah.
because once you tell me you don't understand, the first thing I'm doing
Right, it's
is
just you
What?
don't understand.
That's
I
how
don't
you
get
get
what you
That's
mean?
because you
That's
don't
why
what you
understand.
say.
You gotta try to understand.
If we in a
So you got
relationship,
everybody
what
that's
am I?
passionate about something, everybody being defensive.
Exactly.
And
So
if you
now-
disagree with what
so
I'm
now you
passionate
just
about,
now you
now I'm
disagree
mad.
with what I'm
Especially if
passionate
you're in a
about.
relationship
Right.
or it's your people's.
Now
or you're in a
I'm
relationship.
emotional.
Yeah, mama, now
You
when you
disagree
getting
with
out
something
voice
that
calls,
I'm
you just
passionate
say
about.
louder. On my
I
mama,
feel-
now it's
I
about
feel
being.
wholeheartedly
That's
about
how I
that.
be
And you
with both
disagree
these
with
things on my kids.
That's where emotions come in. So it's like you gotta
But
separate.
like we were saying, all
If you want this
disagreements don't
bag,
have to be argued.
get
But
the
listen,
emotions.
we
Run that
don't
bag
know how
up.
to go from that. Because how do you go from turning up?
Cause
A person yelling at you-
It be misunderstandings, bro.
Once
It's all an art though.
But listen, it's a disagreement.
Nah,
Okay, say we have a
Nah,
disagreement.
But in the
That's why
You
as a
argue,
black
and
people,
and I turn up. How you
Hey,
expect me
how
to
could
turn
you-
down?
That's why
How you
we-
expect me to turn down?
Yo, but
All
listen,
disagreements gonna turn
That's
into
where it come
arguments.
from, bro.
Because if you get to
That's
yelling
true.
and I get to yelling, I'm not even finna turn down.
But that's
I don't
why
even
we
care
down,
about
bro.
turning down.
That's why we down.
Now we back into it like hold on, like go back to what she said. Now it's an art.
Yeah.
Now what words you got?
But that's why we
Here,
down,
here,
bro.
here. You feel what I'm saying? We hit each other with words.
Because most of the times it just be us. It be getting taken out of control.
For real.
So I didn't say something you ain't like. You didn't say something I like. I ain't
You
like.
ain't even have to go there.
Now I
Yeah,
didn't disrespected you. Now it's up.
But I'm saying, how do you go from it to getting there though? How do you
But that's
not
what
turn
I'm
a
trying to
disagreement
understand
into an
why a
argument?
motherfucker took it the way they
Like you
did.
feel what I'm saying? But
Being open
but how do
minded.
you do
When
it?
you
You
be
feel what I'm
open
saying?
minded and
Fell
you
out, fell over
understand.
a charger.
All right,
iPhone
you mad
charger.
at me because this situation's going on.
How?
Just
When you
understand.
open
but
minded and
understand,
actually
it was so
understand both
serious to
sides,
the
it's
point-
like
How?
man, you can't even get mad. 'Cause now I understand why you was
I
tripping.
swear to God, it was so
Now I
serious to the
understand why
point.
you was mad. How can I get mad? I understand saying, I was open-minded to at least see your perspective and get your disagreement. And and I'm open-minded, okay, let me put myself in your shoes and see how
I think that's why
would
nobody in
your shoes.
2022 want to be the bigger person.
Exactly.
Nobody.
That's why a lot of
I don't
relationships
think-
don't
that's
work.
why-
That's why a lot of
What you
relationships.
mean by being a bigger person?
I don't think a lot of people want to be the bigger person because it's a lot of pride in the way.
Sometimes you
And
gotta
people,
admit
and
you
people
wrong.
feel like they losing out
For sure.
when they gotta be a bigger person. Like they losing out on their point. They
On they
losing out.
pride.
They losing out on their pride. They
Pride.
losing
But
out on.
listen,
They
on
losing out on
certain
everything that I
things-
just said.
on
Oh, it's
certain
just fuck
things-
everything I said yesterday because I done broke my
As a
pride to the
man,
side.
as a man,
And
you
really-
got to, but some
really-
things no.
But
Yeah,
certain
it's a
shit
lie.
ain't
And
that
really-
far for you
it's
to
a lie
understand.
that's not
bro.
gonna get crossed.
If it's some
For
shit
sure.
that if you don't understand, it's only because you don't want to understand it. Everybody else in this
no,
room understand it.
A lot
and
of
you just
people,
want to
you
be
know,
combative.
they say
Nah,
it's
it's not
communication, but it's comprehension. They say communication is the key, but it's comprehension.
Yeah, that's true.
That's real life. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it
at
is.
the end, I
You
might
gotta-
comprehend, but I still might not agree.
But no, but guess
I
what?
might understand your
And
standpoint.
sometimes you might have said it at that moment, but I might not have comprehended it till later.
On my mama, and how
Even
you
if
said
I
it.
comprehend,
Because
I
I'm the type of
understand how
person, you
you
can
said
say it
till
all
you
day,
calm down.
we can
Facts.
talk all day long, but they probably didn't
So,
register me to me till
you-
2 days later,
I'm
like,
finna
oh
tell you
shit.
why.
Yeah,
I'm finna
but
tell you
even
why.
if I do
Damn.
I'm finna tell you why. Because you don't want to. Back to what he
Yeah.
said.
But even
You
if I
comprehend it.
comprehend,
You don't
comprehension
want to.
don't mean
You
Probably.
don't care. You're not trying to hear nothing nobody says.
Probably,
Not even
probably, but at
understand.
that moment, I couldn't step out of what I was thinking.
Just 'cause you
You in
I was
the
too
fish
emotional.
mode.
You
You in
was
the
right.
fish
I was
mode.
too emotional.
Emotional, and they don't let you in
I was
like,
too
nah,
emotional.
fuck all that. You wasn't trying to hear nothing, because no matter what, when you feel you right, you feel you right.
Exactly.
When you feel
Like
you
I said,
right,
if it's-
you feel you right. It's situations that you have, you felt you right, and you went hard like you was so right, and later on, you was
If
wrong.
it's 5 of us in the room say, well, 4 of us say we understand the same shit, and you saying you don't even got an idea of what we understand, it's because you gotta be not trying to. If motherfuckers showing you like a way, like how could you not understand what everybody else? You ain't no way in the fuck. I don't care how you say it, what way. You gonna tell me there's no way you don't get it?
I'm a firm believer in too. Like you can think differently, but you always have the opportunity to step outside of what you think for
Oh, my
somebody
life.
else.
You look like
You always have the opportunity to.
Because
you
You
got
may,
eyes.
you may not think that
You
way, but you
got
have the
eyes,
opportunity
bro.
to see it from their
You
side.
got eyes. I can put myself in your shoes.
That's
Right?
real.
I'm saying I can put myself. If you fucked up and you got an arm and all, I can see myself in an arm fucked up because I see it. You feel what I'm saying?
That's real.
You gotta put yourself in a person's shoes so I know why you like. That's why I say people need to stop saying what you would do. One thing people need to, if you say what you would do in that situation, you can't until you in that situation. Cause what you said you would do when you in that situation, you'll do the total opposite.
Right, sometimes.
You get what I'm saying? You say, oh, if that was me, I would've, and then it was you. And you did the same thing that you said you would do.
Some shit for
Yeah.
certain.
You
your
get what I'm
moves won't let
saying?
you do.
You did the same thing you said you would
That's why
do.
I'm